Good morning, everybody. I hope this video finds you well. Today, I want to talk about the unmasking of CIA assets within China. This happens a lot, but it's never reported in the West. I've reported about the fact that China is wired up all over the place. You know, cameras, these cameras they're super cheap. They're like 10 cents to make, and they're everywhere. And it's all monitored by various levels of police and baoans and this and that and government, but mostly it's recorded and monitored by AI. And they do something like what's in that movie, Minority Report with Tom Cruise, where they can just take a person and go and find out, just track everybody's movement. And that's how the Hong Kong demonstrations, the pro-democracy movement, was broken up. They just got rid of the CIA assets. Well, it just turns out that these riots over this local little bank in this podunk little town is all organized by CIA, and they got them. They got them on camera, and they tracked this guy. Is the same exact guy was dealing in Hong Kong. They got him on film. Compare the whole thing. His name's out. It's all on all the Chinese social media. Now, China's not stupid. So why did China allow this? Let's talk about that, shall we? So from day one, at least from 2019, the CIA assets were identified by China. And then China obviously allowed them inside of China because here they are. Here's this guy. Look at his actions. You can see on the video, he's definitely military. Look at his legs. This guy is athletic. All right. So why, and they know who he is. You don't enter China without doing your biometrics, okay? So they know who he is, they know what's going on. Why did they allow him in here? Why? So why did they, China knows who he was from day one. Obviously, he was been under surveillance the whole time, because this kind of information, this wasn't just kind of picked up out of the blue, The footage is police footage, so what's going on? And the only thing I can think about is that they let and allow the CIA assets to walk into the country thinking that they are immune, and then they record all their actions. See who they all talk to, how they interact, and then the people who they talk to, they monitor their actions. And then the people who they talk to, they monitor their actions. And then they do a sweep, whop, and get all of them. That's the only thing I can think of.
脚踏过8000里，扎两锯齿，身在北方的旷野，看那艰巨的征途，开始奔赴，怎么生路，阻挡我霸业的一根柱。仰望西边，骑着一行白鹭正胸膛，怀着的鸿鹄，莫在踌躇，定要收复，就是至胜的军师，一统天下官渡。大丈夫能屈能伸，眼下暗箭一甲一身，我曾泯灭过内心的热忱，奈何我周遭四处是偏门，从未想我的罪人，可旁人以为在冒犯我，故宁可我负天下人，再不愿天下人负我，用一生去争夺。 从懦弱，遵循不留的原则，为目的不择手段，不罢休的气魄。这天下何人称帝，何人称王，敢与我点燃乱世狼烟烽火？必须一线的前程，留作纪念去见证。看下风雨前面，我改字传承，手拉与心痕。曾经伤得有多深，败得有多疼，我罪无可赦。如今站得有多稳，大度的隐忍多深不可测。强者才配得仁义，弱者只能被抛弃。唯有爬上了高地，命中才服你，谈笑都是道理。谁在狂傲着娇气或消极，或与江山失之交臂？谋头谋略的奥义，小人告密，戳破了奸计。分久必合，归你我，驸马名又如何？谁的错，留给世人听多经过。不愿去顺从懦弱，遵循不留的原则，为目的不择手段，不罢休的气魄。这天下何人称帝，何人称王，敢与我点燃乱世狼烟？用一生去争夺。沉默，天下分久必合，归你我。
So they've been monitoring this guy and following him. He's on film, organizing and everything. They know who he is. They know what's going on. Why are they doing it? They get the people. The local Chinese collaborators are, of course, then goes on either arrested, depending upon their level of activity, or their social score. They're released, but their social scoring goes to -10, and they live a very observed life, sort of like parole, kind of. So, why do they do this? And the only thing I can think of is it's a system that controls the order and allows them to shut down completely all these bad influences. So China allows the incidents to occur, then AI goes over and searches for commonality in actions and leadership. Then they see how bad the cancer is, and they excise the cancer and discard it. I don't know what's going on with this guy right now, but I can guarantee that he is probably being interrogated. I'm sure he speaks Chinese. He was in Hong Kong, now he's in China, so I'm sure he speaks Chinese. And they're just going to take care of it from there. Why is this issue significant? Because number one, it's not being reported in the West. It's all over Chinese social media, not being reported in the West. Why? Because it makes America looks bad? No, it's because America's pretending it's not doing any of this stuff. America's saying, well, you know, it's generic, it's organic, these revolutions, because people hate China. That's not. Americans come on in there and try to foment trouble. That's all that's going on. Don't be silly. And so they're caught red-handed. Interesting statement, red-handed, being caught red-handed. Imagine your hand covered in red paint. You're caught red-handed, man. I know you touched that. So, yeah, they got him. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, people. I don't think you guys have any idea who the hell you're dealing with when it comes to China. China does not play. China is a force to be reckoned with, and they're very, very serious. That's the truth. And so that's what's going on. CIA asset was captured, interrogated. It's all over Chinese media, and it's not being reported in the West. I'm probably the first person who's reporting it. Got his name and everything. I forgot it off the top of my head. I wish I would have written it down. Doesn't matter. It's probably even a fake name that he uses as his nom de jure. With fake background, you know. That's how these CIA assets work, don't you know? And I can't say he's a spook. He might be a gray spook, perhaps. But yeah, he's been pretty involved in it. I don't know if he's going to be able to go back to the States after this particular event. I'd be very surprised. But if he does, you can rest assured that he is turned. And at that, I just wanted to report on this because you're not going to read on it. And Hal Turner, you're not going to see anything on this on BBC. You're not going to read about it on Fox News. You're not going to read about it in the National Review. You're not going to read about it in Atlantic. But throughout Russia and China, the news is out. A CIA asset was caught organizing riots. And they have months of everything, months of data of everything he's done in his fucking life. Again, I'm going to underscore this point here. Aside from this information not being reported in the West, keeping the Americans and the Westerners ignorant of the true facts, you're also being kept ignorant of the absolute dangers. You don't know who the hell and the formidable forces that you're going up against. You have no fucking clue. China does something known as total war. America just does play wars, police actions, being the bully. America hasn't fought total war. The closest America fought total war was in the American Civil War. And then even that wasn't total war. If you fuck with China, China will fuck you right back. And that's my report on the events of the CIA capture. And in all ways and everything, I hope that you all do good. Take care of yourself. Don't get too caught up on all this bullshit because it's all bullshit, right? Eat some good watermelon. Temperature's hot. Enjoy yourself. And have some a nice iced tea with lemon and mint. Southern style if you can. But if that doesn't work, a frosty, icy beer always hits the spot. Super cold. I tell you what. And in all ways, in every way, just remember, people, enjoy yourself because, well, I believe in you.
谁镜中梦游啊，梦里水月镜花，遗憾辜负我的蓝底呀，满世界是碎啊，来被说的脸颊，真情被践踏，谁又说了真话假话，说过的爱都会过期，会有时差，梦不是镜中脸，还要装作优雅，我在悬崖。 不会过期的是伤疤，心脏在眼里散了架，眼中的光渐渐融化，无法再挣扎。沙漠里那孤独的花，周围全是刺骨风沙，镜子里它能否回答，花会不会倒下？ 那是谁镜中梦游啊，梦里水月镜花，遗憾辜负了 镜子里的能否回答？花会不会倒下？那是谁镜中梦游啊？梦里水月镜花，遗憾不负落得满地呀。满世界是谁啊？来背说的脸颊，真心被践踏。谁又说了真话假话？说过的爱都会过期，会有时差。梦露是镜中脸，还要装作优雅。我在炫耀，全世界都在试角，暮色深刻在燃烧，能否想起从前样貌？曾抓错谁的一脚，曾踏入谁的圈套，重蹈覆辙都改不掉。那是谁镜中梦游啊？梦里水月镜花，遗憾辜负落得满地呀。满世界是谁啊？来背说的脸颊，真心被践踏。谁又说了真话假话？说过的爱都会过期，会有时差。梦露是镜中脸，还要装作优雅。我在炫耀，不会过期的是伤疤，心脏在眼里散了架，眼中的光渐渐融化，无法再挣扎。沙漠里那孤独的花，周围全是刺骨风沙。镜子里的能否回答？花会不会倒下？那是谁镜中梦游啊？梦里水月镜花，遗憾辜负落得满地呀。满世界是谁啊？爱被说的脸颊，真心被践踏。谁又说了真话假话？说过的爱都会过期，会有时差。梦露是镜中脸，还要装作优雅，做优雅。我在炫耀，全世界都在试角，暮色深刻在燃烧，能否想起从前样貌？曾抓错谁的一脚，曾踏入谁的圈套，重蹈覆辙都改不掉。